welcome to day 54 on the Appalachian Trail. Here we are at the famous Woods Hole Hostel. Ooh, it is cold this morning. The main house, I guess, where we will have our breakfast. And they have a little fire inside. Here's the little dining room area.
No one else gets it.
All right, here we go, sitting by the fire, drinking our cups of coffee. So nice. And now we're eating breakfast. Yum. And this is the bunkhouse where everyone stays. Come in through the side door here. All right, and here's the meeting room of the bunkhouse, and here's all of our friends. We got Echo and Pooch, and Monarch, like the butterfly, and you all know Peel, and of course Rewind again. Great little place to hang out. Here's the shower bathroom. Has a resupply closet. Standard bathroom, nothing fancy about it. Shower, they provide all the stuff you need. Okay, and we're leaving the Woods Hole. Goodbye. Thanks for the great visit. A great stay at the Woods Hole Hostel. Had a great breakfast. Great accommodations. Even met a legend. His name is Jaws. He's actually hiked the AT 3 times. My good friend Myra worked there last year for a few weeks, and she goes, "You have to go meet him. He's amazing." And he is. And he just made the stay even more enjoyable. So thank you, Jaws, for your hospitality. And I'm so glad that we ended up coming after all. But we have to get back on trail because we got more miles to do if I'm going to keep these smiles happening. So we're off. Only have about 12 miles to do today. And then we're going to hit the town of Harrisburg to hit the next hostel that I've been wanting to do, for a long time, which is called Angel's Rest. You may notice my attire has changed from yesterday to today because it went from 80s to I don't even know how cold it is. But it did rain, and it did get quite windy and chilly. And I'm actually wearing my puffy jacket this morning. I mean, it's not like freezing or anything, but definitely a change in temperature. So I'm very, very thankful that we stayed at the Woods Hole last night. And we're able to stay warm and dry, especially with that weather change. Okay, we're back up to the actual trail. Here we go. Whoa! Better drop the poles. Uh-oh. Huh? Okay, how big deal up here? Okay. Alright. Ta-da! Oh, I'm stuck. Okay, never mind. Ta-da! I don't have my poles to show you how to drop them. There it is. There's Peel. It's really pretty up here. How about, do you want to come up? It is a drop. That's why I'm holding your backpack.
Oh, you are?
I am actually holding your backpack.
I'm okay.
Okay. Beautiful, isn't it?
It is.
Okay, we got like 11 more miles. Is something blooming?
Huh?
Is this blooming? All right, we're gonna go check out this Doc's Knob shelter. We're not staying there, but we're both curious. Look at this one. It has like a deck. It's fancy. What? The water source is right under the deck. That is crazy. It's not coming out very fast, but it's still fancy, and it has a bench.
Let me get this stuff out here.
Ugh, hold on. Big first step. Huh. Not bad. You know what though? I bet it got cold here last night. On trail in the green tunnel. So I just received word that one of my dear friends from a company I used to work for passed away last night, and my heart is kind of heavy for this news, but I'm also rejoicing for her as well, because I know that she's rejoicing. You know, it's really hard. She is a beautiful woman of God who, you know, when you have a dream about something, like I had this dream about the AT, and I told her, she was one of the original people when I worked for this company. She was one of the originals that I told that, you know, hey, I think I'm gonna stop working here, and I'm gonna go after this dream. And you know, some people are like, girl, you're crazy, you know. And then there are a few cheerleaders that get on your side and are like, hey, you know, this is really cool. I'm after you. I'm rooting you on. She was one of my cheerleaders. Let's just say that. And she was a woman who was always, you know, a blessing to others. But she was a secret blessing. She would do things for other people without them knowing it was her. Like I remember this time that she bought somebody a car. You know, it was a beater, but she bought them a car. And I don't even know if I should share this because because it was supposed to be a secret. And I know other times where she would help people off the street. And I mean, she was just, because, you know, she had had a hard life, and there were people that helped her, and she wanted to bless others because of it. And so whenever I told her about my dream to go after something, which most people would say is absolutely crazy. You want to do what? That's not what she said. In fact, this woman prayed with me. and then she sent me this beautiful email. And in this email, I'm going to read you what she wrote, okay? Because I believe it could be a blessing to someone else. Because sometimes it's not just the actions that are a blessing, it's the words that someone says that can truly continue to bless you and move you forward when all you want to do is stop. Okay. And so I've been holding on to these words, and I keep them close to me. Anyway, all right, sorry guys. You know, I get emotional sometimes. Because, you know, even though we're rejoicing because she's in a better place, it's still hard for those who are left behind. And so know that I'm praying for the family and her co-workers and her husband. Know that I'm praying for them, but I thought I would just go ahead and read you the words that she wrote to me. And maybe they could bless you. Okay, here they are. Here's what she wrote. She goes, "This is life. We're going to go through hard times. Moments when you're going to feel stuck, lost, or unsure of what's next. It might feel like everything is falling apart, like you've reached a dead end. But maybe, just maybe, this is not the end at all. Maybe it's the start of something new, something beautiful that you just can't see yet." If I've learned anything about hiking here out in creation, I've learned that it's just but a glimmer of what it's going to be like when we get to be in heaven in the glory of God. And so I can only imagine, my sweet friend, how beautiful it must be. Thank you for a life well lived, a life of love, of beauty, of mercy, and a blessing to all that you met along the way. Thank you. Thank you, my dear friend. Until we meet again. See the trees dancing? Yeah. How can you not? Alright, let's hike on to Angel's Rest, shall we? Let's go. Where we go? What is it?
It might not be pretty,
Oh!
but it's kind of cool.
You're such an engineer.
You and fire stars. Don't climb that one,
I
though.
don't climb that one.
Don't go stick your tongue on those hairs.
Should we go see if my hair stands up?
Yeah, really.
Okay, let's go.
I might go see if I see it.
It's the town of Pearisburg.
Got something to eat here?
Yeah, grab a snacky snack.
Yeah.
Snack with a view. How about that? I like that. Snacks in beautiful places. How about that view? That's a better view. See, I'm still a few feet away from the edge. Today's lunch is brought to you by Lance Toasty Peanut Butter Crackers. Actually, is this? Yeah, this is lunch. Yes, with a view. All right, we're coming upon, getting closer to Angel's Rest Rock. Look how beautiful this area is. Guess you can guess how it got its name. Gorgeous. Gorgeous area. Look back in there. Oh, I wish we had time to explore, but we got a shuttle coming to get us. Goodness. Oh my gracious. Well, we decided that we have a long way down to get to the shuttle, so we better not delay. And since we already had a beautiful view when we had our lunch, we should just get to hiking and get down there to get to our shuttle so that we can get to Angel's Rest, which is going to be a beautiful haven to relax. So, here we go. Look at these stairs they've made out of stone. Wow. Trees are still dancing. Ooh, this looks fun. What do we have? Alright, let's go. Yeah. Alright. Dancing and squeaking. to the trailhead. The bears have been aggressive. No Bailey Gap shelter. Let's check that out. Huh. Okay, we just arrived at the trailhead and are getting ready to head to Angel's Rest Hiker Hostel. I just wanted to special thanks to my good friends Mark and Ann Taylor for providing our stay at the hostel tonight. Okay, I am at Angel's Rest Hostel. It is way past hiker midnight, which means past my bedtime, and I am getting ready to go to bed. But before I do, I wanted to let you know that everything is going well. Yes, it probably seems like I'm platinum blazing, but really we're just trying to make sure that Peel's knee is doing okay before we do some 3 really heavy mile days. We're getting ready to do 3 over 20 in a row again, and we just wanted to make sure everything was okay before we do. So we did 12 miles today with a full pack, and he did great. And then we went and got some food, some Mexican, which was great. We went to Dairy Queen afterwards and got some ice cream, and that was amazing. Ran into one of our good friends, which we haven't seen in quite a while, our friend Pipsqueak, and that was fun. And it looks like he might be hiking with us for a little bit tomorrow, which I'm so excited about. And now we are going to head off, and the next time we stop at a hostel, that is, it's gonna be when we're getting ready to do the Triple Crown. And I have been waiting for this for a long time. Let me just tell you, I wanted to do this as one of my training hikes to prep for the AT, but I wouldn't let myself do it because I was like, nope, you have got to wait until you actually hike the AT to experience this. And so, I cannot wait. Gonna hike to Dragon's Tooth, McCafe Knob, and Tinker Cliffs, and then I hope to crown myself with a Burger King crown. I can't wait. Anyway, so that's what's coming up. 3 big 20+ mile days again, and that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna get a good night's sleep and get up bright and early in the morning and start hiking again. All right, so good night, God bless. See you bright and early in the morning.